So just finishing off this field here. As you saw, we did that one, the bigger one there. I didn't want you to miss out on this, so I was gonna not bother recording it and just get it done. But seeing as how we don't do it that often, it didn't seem quite right. So it's still the same day as it was in the last episode, and what we'll do when I've finished doing this is I'll skip ahead into the next day to carry on the rest of the episode. But I needed to get this done because obviously if I left it, I'm not running specific days, so it's like the next day will take us into full-on winter. So yeah, we didn't really want to skip too much of it. So once this is done, I think if it will allow us, we'll move on. We'll do possibly some grass cutting. But we'll see what the day presents for us in the next day. I'll just get this headland finished off. We can, well, I've got all those strawberries that we need to sort out too, but I don't really want to get too involved in that. It's not really about that, it's about just showing from harvest all of our procedures all the way up until it's done, if you like. I don't intend to be doing another harvest on this map. Only looking at probably around about 10 episodes, I guess, of this series. Maybe 12, but I doubt 12. More like 10. So let's just get this last strip done. Oh, I left a tiny debris there. It can stay like that. So I did notice actually when I was doing that field there, I did say, well, it's not pushing the stones down. It is pushing down the really small ones, not the really big ones. So it does work. It does work. I was a bit concerned that it wasn't working, but obviously I just didn't have any small stones in that first bit I did. So it didn't look like it was doing what it ought to. Right. Let's get you filled it up. And I'll take you back to the yard. And then we'll skip to the next day. But I highly recommend these rollers. Not only do they look good, the animation is fantastic, and they work extremely well. See, what did I say? If I hadn't have done that, then I wouldn't have been able to finish it off in the next day. So they're all rolled, and we've obviously got everything coming through nicely. We've got weeds in there, so perhaps we might go for a spraying situation. However, I don't have any herbicide. I only have fertilizer. So that could be an issue for spraying that off. That cleaned very quickly, didn't it? We'll give the old Puma a bit of love too. Won't make it completely clean because that would be wrong. Right, let's put the drill away then. Just listening to the monster in action. I'll tell you what I haven't done. I haven't tested out those air horns, I don't think, have I? You know we've got them. Ooh. Apparently I'm not the reversing champion that I thought I was. Put you off in there. Right, so old Puma. We might have to get some herbicide delivered, but what we will have to do is put my beautiful weight that I am so very much in love with down there. Go into my workshop, put my narrow wheels on. I'm sure it's this one that can have narrow wheels, so I'll just do that. There she is, looking ugly as sin, but needs must. So, air horns. Oh, goodness me. They're over the top loud. Good job I didn't hold that too much. I hope I didn't give anyone a heart attack either. Gave me a bit of a heart attack. Right. Turn you off. Let's call up our delivery services and get some herbicide delivered. Right, they've just dropped them off in a really inconvenient place, so let's get our sprayer attached. That's on there. I'll put the front on as well. Because that's just right, and then we've got some nice pipe down the side. At least they've actually done it. I think we'll just fill up from where they are actually. So let's... Oh, it's raining now. So that is our front filling up. Let's hope that is our back filling up. Or we might need a bit more in the back. Yes. Here we go. We'll head out with the trusty Puma. Get some spraying done. Look at that, nice little spot there. Perfectly dedicated to pulling in. Excellent. I don't know what the width of this sprayer is, so we'll just hoink it out. That's a good width. I was going to start spraying there. That would be wrong, wouldn't it? So let's go up here. Now remember, I can't see diddly squat, and I don't mean Clarkson's farm. I wonder. I need to do the back one. There we go. So we should be able to see from the weeds dying off immediately, because that's how powerful our weed killer is. And we'll just go over that bit. Be alright. Keep the weeds at bay. Around there like that. Oh yeah, so the trail of dead vegetation, look. It's nice to have the rain. Been pretty dry for this series actually. I don't think I've had any rain yet, so this will be our first drop of the wet stuff. Take it up to there. So I think we're going to be best off, if we do the grass cutting, to go for some silage bales as opposed to hay or anything like that, because obviously this time of the year it's, as you can see, far too wet to be trying to get the hay to do its thing. This is a very unconventional way of doing it, Ceebur, but it looks exciting. Looks jolly exciting, indeed. Oh. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Possibility we may have to do some light editing on the video. But I think it'll be okay, because this isn't nowhere near as dark as the Green Hills map. To be fair, I could have missed this and done it on the headland run. So we'll let this take us into the headland run. Now I'll go and get the other two done. We'll come back in for the end of the other one. Just get this end here of the bits that we've missed. A little bit there. And then this little bit up here, and then we'll get the rest of them done. It'll look splendiferous. One, and then this bit here. Nice. Do we fit? Yeah, just about. Right. We want to go that way, don't we? Yes, Ceebur. I hear you all going, what are you doing? And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, what am I doing? Here we go then. Well, we're looking quite good. The weather is quite ferocious. We got thunder. If we get lightning, I'm not seeing it, but I'm presuming because we've got thunder, we're getting lightning somewhere along the lines, but not in my eyesight. However, my eyesight can be questionable at times, so let's not dwell on that. No. I think what we can do is rather come back and do the headland, because I did edge to edge on the little square in the corner there. So if we just flick around here, I wonder whether this is one row left to do. Oof, I think it's just a little bit too wide, actually. And to be honest with you, I think that little bit that we've missed might be okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm missing all sorts all over the place. Trouble is, I can't narrow it down to one side of the boom can only do it central, which is incredibly annoying. Do you know what? I think that'll be okay. I don't want to waste too much stuff. So we'll fold you up. We'll take you back and we'll move the rest of the herbicide and into the shed somewhere. I'm not sure which one, but it'll be one of them. So I'm not convinced on the old horn situation on this, but I'm not going to push it again because it is incredibly loud. But they do look cool on the top. I think I might have opted for the square ones because I don't know. I guess we've got a round roof, so I just think the square ones might have looked a bit, or I say the square ones, the rectangular ended ones. I feel like they would have looked a little bit more appropriate, but what do I know? Not a lot. So we'll drop that one off. Could have just nosed in, put the nose off first, couldn't I? Seems like there's still quite a bit in there. I think the front is full actually. Probably didn't really need the front tank. Let's oink me weight back on. I'll change the wheels over at a later date. Probably use the John Deere for the mowing because we used the case for the spraying, and that's because I don't think the John Deere actually has a narrow tyre option, which is why I went for the case. Let's just grab these two pallets. Where should we put them? Let's put them next to the leftover seed that we've got, which is over here. Looks like as good a spot as any. Grab that other one. Oh, I nearly hit that bucket then, which would have technically been the class kicking the bucket. Oh, Ceebur. That was dreadful.